Hi guys, welcome to the Resinator. Today, as you can see, I'm going to be doing some resin involving alcohol inks because they're all over my worktop. I'm going to do these little cat. You can either use them as pen holders or chopstick holders. I'll show you at the end how you use them. I've got a hair in that one. Oh dear. So I'm going to use a combination of techniques for this video. First of all, I'm going to use the Petri technique, made famous by Daniel Cooper, incorporating his hairspray technique, which you'll see when I'm doing it and explaining it, that sort of slows down the spread of your inks. But the idea of doing that in this particular mould came from a channel called Never Prefect Resin, and she made some beautiful little pussycats with the Petri effect in them, so I'm going to have a go at those. So I've already mixed my resin. The resin I'm using today is J. Diction 1-1 epoxy. I've made up 4 ounces. I don't think I'm going to need anywhere near that, but I've got another couple of bits and pieces that I want to do. I've put it through my debubbling machine, which is working great still. I absolutely love it. I did a video on that earlier on in the week, maybe back end of last week. If I remember, I'll put a little link to that at the top of the screen. So without further ado, first of all, I'm going to move this out of the way because I want to spray these moulds with a little bit of silicone release spray. And hopefully that won't make me cough, because the lurgy has well and truly hit the Resinator household. Both my husband and I have been poorly. You might be able to hear the croak in my voice. I've got a cough. So if this video stops and starts, it's probably because Steve's had to cut out a section of me choking. So there you go. Okay, so I've sprayed my moulds and I'm going to pop some clear resin into my little pussycats. Anyone who knows me in real life will know that I am obsessed with cats. I love them. Absolutely love them. I've got a cat who is a monster called Jackson. I'm going to go slowly because I don't want to add any more bubbles to it. But like I say, that debubbling machine is fantastic. I'm just letting it flow a little bit before I finish topping it up to make sure that I've got in the ears and in the paws and the tail. I'm hoping I haven't overfilled that, but I can't see whether it's gone in the ears or not, so I think it's best if I don't put any more in that. And I think that one's pretty much good, to be fair. I do think I've overdone that one, so just to be safe, I'm going to take out a tiny bit. Oh yeah, definitely overfilled that. It's very hard to see when there's no bubbles in your resin. While it gives you a nice effect, it can be a bit of a hindrance because it's difficult to see when your moulds are filled. I think that's okay. Okay, so the hairspray technique is basically you need a stronghold hairspray, and you just spray it on the surface of your resin. I love the smell of this hairspray. I hope I haven't gone too far there. So now I've done that, it should stop my inks from spreading out too quickly. So let's go with this one on the end. I'm going to go with browns and oranges, try and make him look a little bit, I don't know, calico-y. Calico cat. Now, as you can see, the inks are really not spreading like you would expect them to, which is exactly what I want. That was brown that I just went in with. I'm now going to go in with some orange. And then a little bit of yellow. Can you see it's just starting to spread a little bit now? A little bit of yellow. And then give my sinker white a good shake. And then 1 drop of sinker white on each drop of colour. There we go. I was hoping for a bit of negative space, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, so on to the next. I'm going to go with some, let's go with some brighter colours. So this is purplish red. Let's go with cerulean. Normal red. Let me get the lid off. And I might leave it there with that one because I want to see what it's like with more negative space. So let's go in with the sinker. I'm just putting 1 drop of sinker on each drop of colour. And then the last one, I haven't put any purple in any of these, so let's do purple. I can see a little fly buzzing around. It's just landed on one of my things. Right, okay, this one is turquoise. And let's go with Sugar Light. A little bit of Sugar Light in there. And again, 1 drop of sinker to each drop of colour. Don't think I put one there. This comes out a little bit quick actually. I think I made the hole a little bit too big. Okay, so the next step in the process is to wait a little while for these. Now on the Never Perfect Resin video, she waited an hour, but I've already put this through my debubbling machine for 15 minutes. So I'm going to come and check it after half an hour. And if it's at that stringy stage that Daniel Cooper mentions when he does his Petri cabochons, then I'm going to come in and give them a stir with a cocktail stick. Okay, so I will be back in a bit. So these have been sitting here for a while now, and the resin was stringy, so I just got a toothpick and swirled a pattern in them. I'm an idiot and I forgot to press record on that bit, but you can probably see the basic patterns of the swirls that are in the colour on the top. You'll know when the resin is ready to do the swirl, because if you just get your toothpick or a pin and just touch the resin slightly, if it leaves, you know, if there's a string of it stuck to the end of your cocktail stick, then you know it's ready to do the swirl. As always with resin, make sure that you're wearing the appropriate PPE, so gloves, respirator and apron. Links to those items, the items that I use, are in the description. So I'll be back when it's time to demold these little kitties. I'll see you soon. So it's a couple of days later. These are ready to demold. The reason why it's a couple of days later and why this video is so late is because we've been quite poorly this last week in the house. So yeah, it's been difficult to record, but it's time to demold these. As you can see, shortly after I poured these, and it was actually after I turned the camera off, I knocked them, so I actually have no idea what they're going to be like. So let's start demolding them and find out. Oh, that's really cute actually. Oh, I like that. I like that Petri effect inside the cat. That's really cool. I'll demold them all and then I'll bring them up to the camera. That's that could have done with a little bit more resin in, to be fair. I don't think the others are too bad though. So let's do the middle one. Come on, out you come, Pusscat. Oh, there we go. Oh, that one's pretty. That's really pretty. I do like these moulds. They're very cute. They're pen or chopstick holders, I believe. And then the last one, which I did in sort of more natural colours. Let's pop him out, if he'll come out. Oh, out you come. Oh, wow. That's like a ginger cat. I love him. Oh, let's bring them up a bit closer to the camera. So, there's the little ginger one. I actually really love these moulds. And there's the next one. And this one's got a little bit more blue and green in it. But unfortunately, I under-poured that. It's not as chunky, but the effect's lovely. I think I'm going to do a few more of these. They're quite funky and psychedelic. So there you go. And let me just show you. Let me find a pen. Have I got a pen anywhere? Do you know what? Just one of my tools will do it. So I think they're like, I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. So there you go. So you just rest your pen or your chopsticks or whatever on there like that. I think this one will still work. Yep. So there you go. But I love these. I think I'm going to have to do some more. It's a really great mould as well. It's nice and glossy. So they come out nice and shiny. So there we go. So if you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe the channel and the video. It's a couple of little clicks. It's free and it helps me grow the channel. Links to everything that I've used in the description, including links to Buy Me a Coffee and my Etsy store. They'll all be in the description. There's also a discount code for the website Into Resin. They've got some fabulous moulds on there. If you use the discount code Resinator 20, you'll get a whopping 20% off. So yeah, go and have a look at their website. It's great. And all that's left to say is thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.